high school basketball state tournament is now in the rearview mirror. Saturday gave us one last chance to see the city's best and brightest hardwood stars this season at the 2016 Dr. Joseph Warren City Basketball All-Star doubleheader. And as always, these games chalked up to be a lot of fun. Let's head out to the Cabot Center at Northeastern University for this one. There you see Takora McIntyre for the South squad. This is her fourth straight All-Star game. And she starts off the game in a hurry there. She knocks down the three for the South side. They go up by 5. Then under 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Jacayla Holloman connects from long distance. She puts the South up by 8. Fast forward now to the second quarter, and the North starts climbing back into it. Tanasia Drayton hits the floater for the North side. She cuts the South's lead down to 6. And then later in the quarter, it's Drayton again, this time with a strong drive to the goal. Makes it a 2-point ball game there midway through the second quarter. And the South goes back to work. Catherine Coppinger knocking down the corner three. She puts the South back up by 5. Then just before the half, it's Coppinger going straight to the rim. She scores the bucket and the foul. South go up 27-19 at the half. Third quarter now, South up by 8. Aaliyah Stoner hits the corner three for the North squad, brings the lead back down to single digits. And then later in the third quarter, Tanasia Drayton, the banker off the window right there, brings it back to a 5-point game. But Takora McIntyre and the South were just too tough after that. McIntyre drops a dime inside of Tiana Daniels for the layup, puts the South up by 8. Then later on, it's McIntyre getting defensive. She gets the steal, then goes coast to coast for the layup. She kept it an 8-point game there late in the third quarter. Fourth quarter now, Miara Carter scores inside for the South squad as they go on to win this one 50-43. Then it was the boys' turn. That's Dan Bunker of Boston Latin Academy coaching the South squad. They struggled early first quarter. Devray Burns tickles the twine with that three, puts the North up by 5. Then later on, it's Devray Burns again, this time from the other side, knocking down from long distance, part of a 12-0 run to start off the game for the North. Second quarter, South climbs back into it. Ty Perry scoring in transition right there, makes it a 2-point ball game. Then on the next possession for the South squad, it's Ty Perry again, this time with a straightaway 3, gives the South a 1-point lead midway through the second quarter. Then just before the half, Isaiah Palangi with a wide open look to the rim right there. The South led at the break 32-28. Third quarter now, 1-point ball game. Avelito Demora finds Jordan Pimentel for the layup underneath. North back up on top by 1. And check out this play. Isaiah Winston Brooks throws it behind the back to DeMonte Turner for the layup. We're tied up at 40 apiece. Danny Hill then got it going for the North. He comes down with the rebound, then goes coast to coast for the lay-in, puts the North up by 4. Then late in the third quarter, it's Danny Hill once again. This is almost like deja vu. Goes the length of the floor, puts the North up by 6 late in the third quarter. Fourth quarter now, North still cruising. Tyreek Lee getting the steal, gets it out to his teammate Isaiah Laurent for the jam. North goes up by 14 midway through the fourth quarter. Then it's Laurent off the Pimentel miss here. He's going to get the rebound, put it back up and in as the North goes on to win 72-63. Always a good time at the All-City Basketball Classic. Now, during the break in the action on Saturday, the BPS Athletic Department distributed Player of the Year awards to the top girls and boys basketball players in the city. And when you know it, they were both point guards. On the girls' side, Fenway High's Takora McIntyre earned Player of the Year honors. Takora earned 4 trips to the annual City League All-Star game throughout her entire high school career. She also helped Fenway win 3 straight city championships, led the Panthers to 2 state championship games, and helped her squad win the Division IV state title back in 2013. McIntyre will be headed to Temple University next season. Meanwhile, on the boys' side, New Mission's Tyreek Lee took home the Player of the Year award. Lee captained the New Mission Titans to both a city and state championship as a sophomore in 2014, and then did the same thing this year as a senior. Lee also led the Titans in scoring at 17 points per game and assists at 5.7 per game during UMission's 2016 state championship run. Ty Lee will be heading to UMass Boston next year. So congratulations to both Takora and Tyreek. It's been a lot of fun watching them out on the floor over the past 4 seasons. That's going to do it for sports this week, folks. Be sure to come right back here next week for more on Boston Neighborhood Sports.